Okay, so good morning, Jasmine.
Good morning.
So, how are you feeling today?
I'm good.
Alright, so I'm Hiba. I'm your counselor right now, and thank you for coming here. So, just can you tell me why are you here?
Well, I'm here because my parents find cannabis in my room and they are worried about it, but I don't see it as a big deal.
Okay, so I can understand that you might not see it as a big deal. Can you just tell me why do you not feel it as a big deal?
Well, I don't feel it as a big deal because it is sort of relaxation for me. I feel so relaxed after using cannabis, and it's not affecting my studies or my job, and I'm doing well like I was doing before, so I don't think it's a big problem.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you feel like it helps you in relaxation
Yeah.
and it does not even affect your school and studies.
No.
So, what are you studying right now?
Well, I'm doing my senior secondary education right now. I am doing studies in the medical field.
Okay,
Yeah, and I'm working in a student council.
all right. So, cannabis is not affecting your school
No.
and your counseling
Yeah,
also.
no.
Okay, so why do you think that it does not affect? Do you feel any other positive effects during this while using cannabis?
Well, it helps me in social interactions. Like it, my all my friends are using cannabis, so it gives me a chance to interact with friends by making more friends. So I just love to use cannabis with them.
Okay, so you're saying that your friends use cannabis
Yeah.
and it helps you. Other than friends and all, do you have any other schedule in your life that you do or anything else
Well,
to
yes,
hang out?
I do my studies, I go to my work, and whenever I am free, I just go to my friend and we use cannabis together, we just smoke.
Okay, so apart from relaxation and social gatherings, are there any other prospects that you can see that cannabis is helping you and all?
Well, yeah, it's helping in stress relief. Like, I have a lot of pressure of my studies and work related, so it just helped me to cope with the stress.
Okay,
Yeah.
so now I can see that. All right. So it can be appealing if you are saying having stress and all, and you are saying that it is helping you in relaxation and to
Yeah.
go out and all. Okay. All right. So I can see that cannabis has been a regular part for your social interactions
Yeah.
in your life. So do you see any other concerns or any other people expressing their feelings, negative feelings towards you while you while you are using cannabis?
No, I haven't seen face such issues. Only my parents are worried about my use, but I don't think I have any it have any negative impacts on me. Neither my friends or my schoolmates or nobody ever asked me about negative about my cannabis use. Only my
Okay.
parents are worried about it.
Okay, so it
Yeah.
sounds like your parents are concerned about you.
Yeah.
All right. So, does it impacted your studies or job, or do your parents feel like it might impact to your studies?
Well, I don't know what my parents are worrying about, but I don't see any changes in my studies or in my work life. Well, since I started using cannabis, everything is going similar.
Okay, so can let's explore some more. Can you just discuss about your parents and all? How are your relationships with your parents?
Well, I have good relationship with my parents. We sit together, we talk to each other, but not as much. They, whenever I sit with them, they just start talking about my cannabis use. They are just frustrating me, so I am maintaining the distance with them right nowadays. Because I just don't want to listen about my cannabis use. They're just irritating me.
Okay, so I can see that it is difficult for you to
Yeah.
connect with your parents and all.
Yeah.
So, did you try any other ways to connect with your parents or think about it, talking to them and all like that?
No, I never thought about this.
You never thought about all this. Okay, so can we just discuss some potential strategies to connect with your parents like that?
Yeah,
Are you
sure,
in?
please. Yes.
Okay, all right. So, one suggestion I just want to give you regarding this is to have an open conversation I mean, whenever, like you said, that whenever you talk with your parents and all, they just directly speak about cannabis.
Yeah.
So you can try to tell them about your feelings, and you can try to tell them how do you feel when you take cannabis and what are the reasons that it's helping you. So I think it might change it, your experts and your parents' experts regarding the cannabis.
Mm-mm.
So you can try that.
Yeah, it's a great idea. I will definitely try doing this.
Alright, so can you please tell me about your hobbies other than
Yeah.
this?
Yeah, I love to listen music as well as I love to play badminton.
Okay, so you like to play badminton. Are you
Yeah.
in sports and all?
Yeah, since 10th grade I was in athletics as well as I used to play badminton. But
Wow, that's
nowadays
great.
there is a lot of pressure of my studies and work, so I just quit doing everything.
Okay, okay. So Jasmine, like you said, you are good in sports and you have been playing sports for a long time now. And but you also said that we have a lot of pressure and stress, and that's why you're taking cannabis. So
Yeah.
have you ever thought about taking sports as a coping strategy, or you say
Well,
like,
no. Nowadays, I'm not. I didn't even think about doing all this because I'm just totally dependent on the cannabis, as I get relaxation whenever I use them. So I don't think about anything else.
okay, so it's a farm. So I would like you to say that once you tried to play sports, and I just want to hear from you that when you play sports and all, so do you feel like taking cannabis, or
Mm-hmm.
have you ever thought about cannabis and all?
No, actually,
It
no,
never happened.
no,
Okay. We can say that you have never realized that while playing sports and all, you never thought about cannabis.
no.
So it might be a positive change
Yeah,
for the cannabis. I mean, you can start playing sports, you can go out and hang out with friends around your team and all instead of taking cannabis. So it might help you. You can think like that and you can start your experience.
yeah. It's good to do these sports and all, but the thing is that I'm using cannabis. It's providing me the relaxation, so I don't feel like doing sports and all those things. And I'm good with the cannabis use. It's not affecting me.
Okay, have you ever thought about the negative effects of cannabis that can have on your life with on your loved ones?
No, I never thought about those.
So first, I would like you to just say that cannabis has a negative effect. I mean, it can help get you in isolation or disconnect you with your loved ones or your family members. So I would like you to rethink about this and to consider the effects that could be in your life during because of cannabis. So just think.
Yeah,
And about your parents and all, I just want you to have an open conversation with your parents to set some boundaries and all. Uh, like you said, you like to use cannabis, so you can just say them a proper time or a use or a thing about cannabis that I am taking cannabis during this time or that time. So it might help them relax. They just get to know the information that when you're taking and when you're not. So it would be helping.
yeah, it would be a great idea. I will definitely try doing that.
Okay, that's a great attitude. I really liked it. I mean, at least you're trying to do that, so
Yeah.
it's really good to hear that. So, throughout this conversation, I can say that we came at a point to connect with your parents to have an open talk with them.
Yeah.
So, let's make a proper plan or a strategy together so that we can make you connect with your parents.
Yeah, it
Uh,
would be really helpful.
okay, that's great to hear. So, you can connect with your parents like that. You can have proper talks during dinner times. You can express your feelings, and you can also get to know about your parents' feeling.
Yeah.
They just want to know. They just want you to have a proper and a good future. That's it.
Yeah, I know that, but the thing is that I have friends because I'm using cannabis.
Hmm.
If I stop using cannabis, then I will not be having friends, and it would be
Okay.
a biggest problem for me, you know.
All right. So it is difficult for you
Yeah.
to continue with your friends and all, but you can say it as a way like there might be some people who want to talk to you or who might want to connect with you, but because of your taking cannabis and all, they might just have a taken distance with you, or they might just be worried or concerned whether to talk or not. So you can try to connect with your classmates or with the friends around your home, with your neighbors. Or other than that, there are also some peer support, or you can go to functions or any outdoor activities. You can connect with people there like that also.
Yeah, but
So you
it's
can
very
try.
difficult to make new friends, and I think I would be alone. But I will definitely try doing so.
Sure, we can do that. We
Yeah,
can make proper plans and we can help you connect. We can go out with other strategies to cope up with this. And it's a great attitude that you are here right now and you are okay with changing yourself and you are trying to do the changes.
yeah,
So it's a great attitude and I really like that. See, changes take time, so it might take time for you also. If you can just be consistent and if you do it with your heart and all without anyone saying and all, then you will find what is good for you, what is benefit for you. And I hope that we can cover all this in our next sections as well. We can go and explore more about the coping strategies, about your life with your parents and with your friends also. We can also sort around new goals regarding this that might help you in your life, daily life.
yeah. That would be really helpful. Thank you so much.
Sure, then thanks. I really like speaking to you. It was great, good to hear. And I hope that we can have further sections like this.
Thank you. Well, Hiba, it was really a great session. I really like talking to you. You gave me various solutions and you have performed very well. You have used several verb following skills, like you have used the furthering responses such as can you please tell me more, can you let's explore that further. So these things are really good. And you have used the reflection responses, like it sounds like, it feels like that you are doing that. So this thing is very good, like you are reflecting back to me, and it's good to hear. You have used both close-ended as well as open-ended questions. It's like you asked me about any changes in my daily life or my studies because of the cannabis use. It was really good to know. And you have used the open-ended questions, like you asked me to explore further. You were asking, can you share more about this, and what are some other reasons? You asked this type of questions, so these were very good. It seems like you have interest in me and you wanted to help me. It feels good. Yeah, and you were seeking concreteness, like you are asking about the specific experiences or concerns about my cannabis use. And in the end you provided me with a great solution. Like I was saying that I will not have friends if I quit smoking, but you provided me with the great solutions. You guided me, you attached me with the peer support and all, and this is a really good thing. And you employed empathy, you have empathetic behavior, as well as you encouraged me to explore further. You you were not saying me, you are not saying that I am in the girl, like you are not mistaking me, but you are helping me to move further. And it was really wonderful to talk to you. Well, moreover, you asked me about my family as well as my friends. You was not only focusing on my situation of using cannabis, but you also explored about my studies, my education, my work life, my personal life also. And that was a great thing because it's important to know about your personal background as well as your professional background while doing the counseling. So it was a great thing. Moreover, you was not judging me, you was non-judgmental, and that was a very great thing. And you were empathetic as well as you were providing sympathy to me, and it was a very good. Yeah.
Thank you.
It has been a very great session, and I think in future sessions, if we will meet, then you will definitely provide me with the coping strategies that will definitely help me in future to quit cannabis and make me a best person who will, and my parents will not be worried about me, and I will also live a great life.
Yeah,
So
I do really like speaking to you. It was
Yeah.
really great to be
Yeah.
with you.
So it was a very good experience. Thank you so much for being here, for helping me. Thank you so much.
Sure.